You cannot hope to build a better world without improving the individuals. To that end, each of us must work for his own improvement and, at the same time, share a general responsibility for all humanity, our particular duty being to aid those to whom we think we can be most useful. Life is not easy for any of us. But what of that? We must have perseverance and above all confidence in ourselves. We must believe that we are gifted for something and that this thing must be attained. Nothing in life is to be feared, it is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more, so that we may fear less. I have frequently been questioned, especially by women, of how I could reconcile family life with a scientific career. Well, it has not been easy. When radium was discovered, no one knew that it would prove useful in hospitals. The work was one of pure science. And this is a proof that scientific work must not be considered from the point of view of the direct usefulness of it. After all, science is essentially international, and it is only through lack of the historical sense that national qualities have been attributed to it. If I see anything vital around me, it is precisely that spirit of adventure, which seems indestructible and is akin to curiosity. I have no dress except the one I wear every day. If you are going to be kind enough to give me one, please let it be practical and dark so that I can put it on afterwards to go to the laboratory. We should not allow it to be believed that all scientific progress can be reduced to mechanisms, machines, gearings, even though such machinery also has its beauty. Neither do I believe that the spirit of adventure runs any risk of disappearing in our world. In 1906, just as we were definitely giving up the old shed laboratory where we had been so happy, there came the dreadful catastrophe which took my husband away from me and left me alone to bring up our children, and, at the same time, to continue our work of research. Sometimes I had to spend the whole day mixing a boiling mess with a heavy iron rod nearly as large as myself. I would be broken with fatigue at the day's end. Other days, on the contrary, the work would be a most minute and delicate fractional crystallization, in the effort to concentrate the radium. In 1903, I finished my doctor's thesis and obtained the degree. At the end of the same year, the Nobel Prize was awarded jointly to Becquerel, my husband and me, for the discovery of radioactivity and new radioactive elements. In chemical terms, radium differs little from barium. The salts of these two elements are isomorphic, while those of radium are usually less soluble than the barium salts. I tried out various experiments described in treatises on physics and chemistry, and the results were sometimes unexpected. At times, I would be encouraged by a little unhoped-for success, at others, I would be in the deepest despair because of accidents and failures resulting from my inexperience.